Hey y'all, it's me, Ren. It's time for another adventure. All right, we are back again playing Monster Prom. We've got my lovely little content warning up here. Jokes about murder, violence, drugs, and sex. Lots of cussing. We got F-bombs going on here, kids. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're still riding our long descriptions from Monday, so we're going to skip through a bunch of this stuff here. We're still doing one player first. Sorry, my kitty meowed at me. I don't know if you can hear that, but she needed some pets. We're going to do a short game, and we're skipping this stuff. We are still going with Miss Red. We're going to be Red Wren again. Nerder. Nope, Red Wren. Nerder. All right, and yep, she embraces her femininity.
Let's do this.
All right. If you had to have sex with an animal, pardon me, which animal would it be? A dolphin? They're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we can both do our best to have a good time, right? No one can make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it'd be of my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal, so joke's on you, pal. A purebred horse. At least I can keep his semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there was no silver lining to bestiality? Okay, so we've dated Damien and Scott, and we've dated Polly. Let's go ahead and, before we're just having to do Vera over and over and over again because she refuses to date us, let's go ahead and try to get Vera this time, and then we can mix it up with some of the other folks. So we're going to go for money, purebred horse, so wealthy, dollar signs for eyes. All right, democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Okay, we're starting to run into these enough that I'm going to shorthand them. Okay, reality show, next top president, la la la, whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo, or bear. Let's try the reality show. So fun. Okay. I was thinking it might be dollars. What criteria would you use to name your children? Not change them. All right, so this one, pun-proof and joke-proof, no one will pick on them. That's our Vera. Yeah. Cranky Gorgon Queen. Blink, blink, ding, ding, ding. This music is radical.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. All right, where am I at here? Okay, my creativity is trash. Let's get that up first. Auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play. Oh, it's the blowjob one. Okay. Oh, it's so intense and inspiring. Generations. So rad. Get to creativity. You notice Vera showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda.
One and only Vera Oberlin.
They're the crown jewels of Lemuria. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much.
Disgraceful.
Such a shame about the Lemurian royal family, though. What, that they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that was unavoidable once the true tragedy had taken place. They were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is so scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there. Settle this dispute for us. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down, then replace them with a water park. You don't need to convince anyone. Just make everyone who doesn't love you disappear. Okay, we've got the money for this one. we've already gotten this particular scene, but I really want to date Vera. We're going to come through and do pickups on all the scenes we don't have yet at some point, but right now I'm just in it to win it. So here we go.
Not
Whoops.
bad.
I keep thinking that one's money and it's fun. Yes, a tactic I've used successfully many times in the past. The best part is that when you build enough water parks, no one even goes to most of them. Meaning that you burn down your victims' houses for absolutely no constructive purpose. The victims? Don't you mean subjects? Same thing, darling, same thing. Now you understand why so many new water parks have been opening up lately. You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun. Doom, 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 doom.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. All right, interdimensional prince. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
My love.
Most glorious hero, thank the squid star I found you. I have been confounded by the most fiendish of riddles. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palace labyrinth.
For real? Hey, you grab the prince's phone and change his ringtone to butts, 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 all about those butts by the Booty Bros.
My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you, and you even guessed which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There is only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about.
All kinds of crazy things, besides use his phone, apparently. And he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy and ass that won't quit. All right. We're going to go with an ass that won't quit. Because we need some charm.
Oh, yes, the power of a true gentle monster.
With the wave of his magic wang, the prince imbues your ass with boundless work ethic. By day, your ass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. All that works makes your bun super tight. You gain 4 charm.
Let's do this.
Indeed. All right, we are not bold enough. Let's go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
Some people just want to watch the world burn. Hey, boo-boo.
By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. That night, you hit the clubs with Sorry, I got distracted by the music. I love the music in this. All right, that night you hit the clubs with Vera and Polly. Thanks, Satan, for fake IDs.
Polly time!
Put those wallets away, you 2. Drinks are on me. By which I mean, drinks are on that guy. No need, Polly. I'm into this crazy new thing called paying for my own drinks. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe. Is that French for my boobs aren't big enough to get free drinks? Feminism is dead. That sounds like a reason to drink a BRB. But soon,
Oh,
it didn't work?
just give up.
Oh, what was that you said? It sounded like Portuguese for my shameless pandering didn't get us any free drinks. Ah! This is quickly getting out of control. Maybe if you can find a way to make that guy pay for your drinks, you can fix this. It's party time! Sedate the guy when he's in the bathroom, put a pair of sunglasses on him, and pretend he's your pal. It's crime time. Steal the guy's wallet to learn his address. Then go to his house, kidnap his daughter, and demand drinks from him as ransom. All right, I don't know if we're going to win this one or not, but the bottom one is Vera's, so we're going with it. Oh, yeah, so bold. Using your skills as a pickpocket and a kidnapper, you execute your brilliant plan. As people said, and people said high school wouldn't adequately prepare you for the real world. Your target, whose name is Dale, by the way, just so you know who you hurt, is so worried for his daughter that he buys you the whole bar. Wow! I knew my tits were unstoppable. They just needed some time to work. Quiet, Polly. I need to concentrate on all this cocaine I'm doing. This is a night you'll never forget. Owning a bar is great, but the real treasure is the times you shared and the lives you ruined. You gained 3 money. Nice. Nice. You need fat stacks to have Vera date you. Okay, we haven't run into any of the threefers. It would be really rad if I could just date Vera organically instead of one of the special endings, because she's the hardest one to get organically. All right, what are our scores here? My creativity is the worst, so we're going to pump that up. Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. It's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen. Nope. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories, guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches. They should know all about blood magic. Literally just search the internet? Like, that's literally what it's there for. Okay. Charm and smarts. We got a pretty good smarts. Let's go with this one. Yeah, so smart. Oh, right. Good call. Sometimes you get so caught up in the grand scheme of exploiting blood magic to secure petty victory that you forget about the little things. You and Vera scamper over to the library to put the school's computers to good use for once. For real, does anyone at the school use school resources for educational purposes? Let's just search blood magic to guarantee prom queen victory over basic bitches to maintain social status. That's pretty clear, right? Couldn't possibly be clearer. Seems like we're going to need the blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. Not exactly stuff that's going to be lying around, but when you're destined to be prom queen, you make it work. Not that I'm destined to be prom queen, or I wouldn't have to do blood magic in the first place. But hey, when you want to achieve greatness, you make your own destiny. You check the shop, I'll grab a goat, and we'll meet up in the bathrooms to cut this tongue out and get this party started. Sounds like a party indeed. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts. All right, y'all. This is one of the threefers. So we are working towards a special ending. And that means that we are going to go ahead to the shop today because we have to buy
Hey, stranger.
a thing for Vera. Hey! I need a voice for Shopcat. Should I go back to my New Yorker accent and see if that yields anything? Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. We'll see. All right, so here's what we need. A tampon used by the former prom queen. You know, good for old blood rituals or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. It's good that it's in a little biohazard bag. Alright, anyway, y'all know what I'm after. Oh, I know, it's awful. My charm and my smarts took a tank, and I got an achievement unlocked of perv, if that helps. And remember the first rule of Shop Club, no refunds. Dang. All right, so we've got our bloody tampon. Now it's time to go to the bathrooms and meet up with Vera. All right. Hopefully none of my scores are low enough that I'm going to screw this up. That day, you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms, but you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Armin Shimmer? Armin Shimmerman? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained 2 boldness. On a close inspection, you see blood pooling on the floor. And Vera standing over it, smiling broadly, holding the carcass of a skinned goat. Hey, thanks for coming. The fun's just getting started. I know we only need the goat's tongue, but if you're going to take the tongue from a goat, might as well take the skin too and make yourself a pair of sweet boots. Not that I know how to sew, or would take the time to, even if I did, but Miranda has some Mer slaves I can borrow. It's a pretty nice tongue, right? Not too fat, not too thin, the right kind of purple. I think I'll be the most beautiful, regal, feared prom queen ever to grace Spooky High School in no time at all. It's not a bad plan, except that spiders need to relieve themselves too, and it's at that moment that Principal Giant Spider walks in to use the toilet. Pardon me? Oh, hey! Good afternoon, Principal Giant Spider. I'm just holding this skinned goat on school property because it's for Animal Abuse 3. We're getting a head start on our homework. Because this goat is a spy from a rival institution who was sent here to blow up the school. This seems like smartness. This seems like possibly boldness. Let's try it. Let's try the classes. Because if we, just fingers crossed, everybody. Oh, whew, so smart. Principal Giant Spider nods appreciatively.
It's always nice to see our students taking initiative about learning things. I'm very proud of the school's successful and well-organized extracurriculars and the healthy social life of my students. But it does seem like people get a little hung up on certain school events. Seriously, prom is one night. One night. A proper education lasts a lifetime.
Yep, that's why we're so glad to be doing this right now, because it has nothing to do with prom, just good old-fashioned learning.
All right, students, carry on with your learning. Prom, one night!
Honestly, I'm not even going to try to be prom queen. Principal Giant Spider exits, leaving you and Vera to pocket the necessary goat tongue. I'm not trying to be prom queen. I will be prom queen. 2 down, goddess earrings to go. Maybe Principal Giant Spider has a point about focusing on schoolwork, but fuck it, prom's awesome. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. We're doing pretty good so far. All right, morning on the last week. Let's see here. Let's get our charm up? Because that's the lowest one. I don't know, y'all. All right, we're gonna go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Later, you're wandering through the halls when you hear a voice from around a corner. Hey, psst. I seem to have accidentally turned a bitch to stone with my gaze. Don't get me wrong, she totally deserved it. Her nose is obviously fake, plus that nail polish, abominable. But this isn't exactly the first time I've done this, and Principal Giant Spire said if I did it again, I'd get a detention. So now I need to dispose of yet another body, and I thought that since you're so attractive and kind and clever, you'd be willing to cover up the literal murder I've committed. No questions asked, right? Easy, we'll just dress her up in some stuff from the theater and set her up in the quad like she's a new art piece. Never you fear, my lovely murderess. My good body, Mr. Hammer, will make short work of the evidence. I'll give you the nose as a trophy. Okay. Creativity. Bold. So they're nearly the same. So let's go with this top one. So creative. I love it. A plan so stupid no one will ever think someone as brilliant as me would come up with it. And the benefits, I get away with murder, literally. And my family gets credit for a donation. I don't have to haul anything because you'll do it all for me. And from now on, anytime anybody thinks of crossing me, I can just point to the statue and frown and shake my head. And they'll know. Well, what are you standing here for? Get the skank a costume, and make sure it includes those glasses with the big nose and the mustache. This is gonna be good. You call your masterpiece Nothing to See Here, and it is favorably reviewed by Rad Art Magazine. You gain 2 creativity and 1 money. Awesome. Extra awesome. All right, it's noon. We gotta pump our stats one last time.
Let's do this!
Who we got here? We got Coach. Hey, Coach. You're about to take the first bite of your delicious cafeteria lunch when Coach appears out of nowhere. Stop! You can't eat that! You're not warmed up yet! Do you want to strain your jaw? Sprain your esophagus? Pull your intestines? I thought I taught you kids better than this. Come on, stand up. Let's get our food on. You look disappointed. Don't worry, little buddy. I'll let you choose the workout. We got 2 options. Playing with your food, specifically playing football with your food. An absolutely ridiculous number of push-ups. Okay, we did the push-ups last time. Let's play football with our food. God, just seeing this tampon over here is distressing. All right. Coach helps you set up your peas and mashed potatoes in a classic football formation, and you animate them using forbidden magics.
Good job!
Perfect! Now the food will get all warmed up, so it's ready to take the nutrition all the way to your end zone. Ha ha ha. The end zone is your stomach, and eventually, your butt. Your food throws down in the most intense football game ever. It all comes down to a controversial call by the broccoli ref. You turn around to find the whole rest of the cafeteria watching your game and betting on the results. They're even more entertained when you command all the players to dive into your mouth. You gain 4 fun. Okay, here's the moment. Here's our moment.
Let's do this!
Let's do this indeed, nerder. Red Wren. Okay, what are we? Smarts and boldness. Let's go to class. We haven't been to class at all. We don't have to go to the bathroom because we already went to the bathroom to see Vera about the goat head. Okay. I don't think we went to class with Red before. Look at her. She's not into it. I love her face. Okay. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Blobbert. Vera runs up to you, eyes blazing, teeth gleaming. You will never even believe this shit. Remember how the coven said we'd never find the earrings? It's because they had them the whole time. We're summoning those bitches and taking those earrings at any cost, even if it's the last thing you do. Did Vera just imply she was willing to let you die in order to become prom queen? Irrelevant, because the coven has been summoned.
Nice try.
So you figured it out. Good for you. Now give up, because you're never getting them. Ha! That's what Miranda said about the sea opal ring her great-grandmother, or her dead grandmother gave her. But look what I'm wearing right now. How do any of you have friends? It's baffling. You're horrible, horrible people. I mean, they're not wrong, but there must be some way to get them to fork over the earrings so you can complete the ritual. No, Coven, you've misunderstood. We're trying to save the world too. Make replicas of the earrings, find out where the Coven lives, break in, and replace the earrings with fakes when they're asleep. Oh, shit. Okay. I feel like this bottom one is boldness, and that's pretty much my least. So let's try this, and fingers crossed, everybody. Woohoo! So charming. You are? Of course we are. Did you really think I only cared about fashion and finance and showing dominance over my fellow students? It's been a cover this entire time. I've really been using all my free time, not to trick people out of their money in complicated business schemes while looking incredible. I've been saving orphans from interdimensional monsters because I like doing altruistic things. No sell. Look at Joy. No sell. She knows. She knows nobody's buying this. We had no idea. Your acting is incredible. You really do seem like an entitled, uncaring bitch. Yeah, the bad guys leave you alone if they don't know you're out to defeat them. We're going to use an ancient ritual to destroy a lava monster holding kittens captive. But we need those earrings to do it. Take them! Take the earrings! We were truly starting to lose faith in humanity. Thank goodness you secretly had a pure heart and good intentions this entire time. Yeah, we did. Exactly. With that, the coven disappears in a puff of smoke, smiling broadly, finally believing that there truly is good in the world. Suckers. Can you imagine? Now let's go make me prom queen. It's always nice to make a friend happy. And even if Vera doesn't actually want to do good in the end, maybe she'll do you. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Aw, yeah, kids, we got this. All right. Hey, Vera.
Hi.
Vera, my dear, I've done everything you wanted me to. Let's go to prom together.
Let's do this!
Yeah, let's do this. We are 2 strong women. Prom? Ha! You helped me prepare 1 blood ritual to assure my crown, and suddenly you think I'll go to prom with you? You kinda assume that, yeah?
Not bad.
I must admit, you surprised me quite pleasantly during our little ritual adventures. And there's definitely something in you that entertains me. Okay, you know what? The blood ritual actually requires an act of filthy lust happening inside the pentagram in order for it to work. I'm going to let you join me if you want to. Let's do that, see how it goes, and decide what to do from there. Blush. If you're blood ritual material, you might actually be prom date material too. So, deal? Deal.
Let the ritual begin.
Holy potatoes! Who would have thought blood rituals could be this awesome? You act cool throughout the whole thing to impress Vera. But inside, you're already thinking that someday you'll tell your grandkids this is how the 2 of you fell in love. But for now, Keep it cool. Oh, and you also totally end up going to prom together. Yeah, we did it. Red Wren, most likely to be a sleeper agent, just waiting for the code word. Veer's quote, I'm not being paid for this quote. This is outrageous. 1 new secret ending, Only 4 new events. That's because there's a lot of Polly and Vera overlap. I had like 2 scenes the same. Let's see here. 103 outcomes already. 8 out of 34. We're getting to the 3rd mark. We're past the quarter mark. Math is fun. All right. And we're gonna, oh, nope, we gotta read our denouement here. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs momentgram filters. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. For those 3 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. What if I told you that? All right. 6 new images. Rad. We're going to gallery. Gallery. All right. Yep, we've got our blood ritual. Very nice. I like the style difference between these two with her. Let's go for our Polaroids because we haven't seen our new Polaroid with Red and Vera. Here we are. Oh, look how cute. Oh my gosh. Hard to capture so much beauty. Oh, I tried. Oh. Oh. She is a little bad. Oh, look at, oh, it's too much. It's too much. I'm melting. That's so cute. She did a perfect little bust. Aww. And then hers is like an Adventure Time character. Okay, more art. What else have we unlocked here? Let's see. Oh, looks like Scott. Oh, they're making, oh, here's the little werewolf face. They decided not to show the werewolf face. There's a beefy boy, and there's his arm hair. He's scratching arm hair. Doo 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 doo. And what fan fiction did we have? Let's see. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. Here, I want to do this one full screen. So beautiful. This is this one shows up like on the cover of a Forbes magazine or something, in some other by Shylin or Shillin. Shyline, Shillin, Shylin. This one's very lovely. Okay, back. And there we go. We've had a wonderful day. Well, I have anyway. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me for this adventure. And y'all take care of yourselves, okay? Don't forget to follow me if you like this. Even if you just listen to them after the fact. All right, have a good one, everybody. Bye.